Welcome to How to Play Integrated Strategies. Some of you may have played it before, some of you are completely new to it, but even so, everybody here is experiencing Crimson Solitaire for the first time. I'm going to use this video to play a particular run and explain all the various features that you guys want to understand in this game mode. So we're going to start off with the difficulty of the game. Now, you click over here, you're going to see Castle Sightseeing, Formal Investigation, and Calamity Face Off. These are the three difficulties of the game, with Formal Investigation being the normal difficulty. Castle Sightseeing is considered the easy mode, and then Calamity Face Off is the hard mode. So you can click over here on the difficulty details in order to see what you actually get. So for the easy difficulty, you'll get a collectible that buffs your operators' attack, defense, and I believe HP quite highly. This will help you to have a smoother time when playing the stages. And then afterwards, for Formal Investigation, there's no artifact that you'll get. And for Calamity Face Off, you'll get an artifact that will debuff your operators or buff the enemies. And at the same time, you'll still get an extra collectible that might help you in your run. If you see on the side here, this says completion score ratio. So at the end of each run, you'll get a particular score. And that score will be turned into candles. So if you play the normal difficulty, your score will exactly be translated into candles. Whereas for Castle Sightseeing, you have half of your score becoming candles, and then Calamity Face Off gives you a little bit of bonus. But as you see over here, I haven't played hard mode even once, and I'm almost done collecting all of my rewards in the game. So you can definitely collect all the rewards even by playing just easy mode and normal mode. No need to ever touch the hard mode. Now, if you do play the easy mode, do note that the collectible or any missions that you can complete in this particular event, you won't be able to unlock new collectibles. You can still get collectibles, but you just can't clear the missions for them. Things like the monthly contract, you can still do in easy mode just fine. So when I say missions that you need to complete, for example, if there is this particular item that you haven't gotten yet, or this item, you won't be able to clear the mission in an easy mode. Only normal mode and onwards. Alright? And of course, monthly contract can be done across all difficulties. We'll talk about... oh yeah, that's exactly what I mentioned. I thought this was a monthly squad, but yeah, you can do monthly squad and monthly contract in the various difficulties. If you have been struggling in the normal difficulty, don't feel ashamed to try out the easy difficulty as well. The easy difficulty will help you to be familiar with all the artifacts and stages in this game mode. After you complete a run over there, then you can translate what you learn into the normal difficulty. And then after you clear a run of normal, then you can go into the hard mode as well. Alright, so that's that. Now if not, let me do a normal run together with you guys. And then you're gonna see a lot of squad modifiers. When you start for the first time, you have a lot of things that are locked behind. But if there's things that you still haven't cleared, then you can read the condition. Like for example, this says complete an adventure while having at least 5 specialists or caster operators in your not in your squad. I think it's just having them recruited before. So let me just pick a random one. Let's pick the Ingots and Hope. And then afterwards, if let's say you clear a previous run and you clear 2 floors of the run, then you'll get some additional buffs that you can use. So I'm gonna take 2 Hope, and then you will see this selection screen. So this is your squad selection screen. You can either fix your squad, or when you fix your squad, right, you won't get a premium ticket, which you see at the end. Premium tickets will give you a free operator that you can experience without spending Hope. To me, the best way to play this game mode is the last one, but if you're someone who don't want that risk or randomness, you can go for the ones in front. So let me pick the last one, and then you can see the premium ticket itself. So it gave me a caster, and then it'll give me a free 4-star caster that I get to use. Now, temporary recruitments are things that you can encounter throughout your game time. So you can either get a 4-star, 5-star, or 6-star completely for free, no Hope spent, and the game will give it to you even if you don't own that operator. You'll get them at max level, max skill rank, max masteries, max potential. If they have modules, they will also get modules. So to receive practically everything that you wish for. So this is pretty sweet for you to experience new operators that you may have never gotten. I always recommend to take the temporary recruitment so they can try something out. So I'll take the pudding. Then there's that. Now, let's say you're playing this particular game mode and you don't have a lot of operators that are pretty damn good, but you want to borrow support units from your friends. If you always struggle to get, say, an E2 operator because you don't have a lot of E2s in your account, you can actually just borrow a straight up E2 person from your friends. Click on the top over there, you see select support, and then I can see all the snipers that my friends have. If you borrow from a non-friend, read the top over there, it says all support operators from non-friended players have capped specialization levels, level 7 max. So even when you E2 that particular operator, they will not have M3. But if you do have a friend added, let me just randomize over here. Then I have a friend who have a Chen outer, I can just borrow. And later on, you can see this says first recruitment, only at E1. Later on, I can E2 her if I find a sniper ticket again. So I'm going to recruit her with 6 hope. Just like that. So thanks to my friend for putting this over here. And you can't only just borrow 1 support unit. You can borrow up to 3 support unit when you start the run. But of course, your hope is going to be the limiting factor. So I can maybe borrow another support unit from my friend. I only have 4 hope left. I want to experience Aurora. How about that? So give me Aurora. Thank you, Rambi. So that's 3 hope spent right over there. Alright, so you can only borrow support units at the start of your game. This could be very nice for you to experience even more stuff. Oh, okay, so this started off quite nicely. Now, if you do receive this sort of like red marker, it means that you have received a hallucination. Hallucination basically has a bit of a negative effect, sometimes positive as well, whereby it can make the floor a little trickier. So it says on this floor, combat operations, which is fighting stages, will appear more frequently. So interesting stuff. Alright, let's begin the stage over here. So you can choose your operators, and if you want to choose their skills, it's pretty easy to do so. Just click over here and select accordingly. Alright, so that's that. You can also plan your route ahead. So let me just exit this stage if it allows me to. Yeah, there you go. You can look behind, you can see all the stages that you have to play. I'll explain to you guys what encounter, emergency or things are later. Alright? Before you enter the stage, you can plan ahead. Alright? As far as IS2 is a pretty random game mode, usually the enemies that you see starts to align to become the same. So you click on enemy intelligence and you can see the possible enemies that will appear. So there's slugs in this stage and snipers as well. Very simple enemies. Alright, so this is a date with slugs. Don't have a lot of DP to use, so worries me a little bit. Because this squad entirely is like so expensive. I'm gonna put Aurora there. Aurora doesn't attack until she gets her SP. Afterwards, I'm gonna put Pudding here. So Pudding is a chain caster, which is really fun because she can strike far away. Just like that. Even though those slugs are range attacking, but they don't attack too hard, so I'm pretty fine with them. So it's simple stuff. Now, do ensure that, do understand that in this game mode, you need to adapt a lot to whatever that goes on. The enemies can change up the way that they move. You might see some unexpected surprises. You may see some weird movements. Maybe more enemies, less enemies as well. So always be sure to adapt the stage. I do not recommend you to hurriedly place every single operator so quickly. Some of you may have that tower defense mindset where you like to dump everything to the stage and then you have no one else left. Always have some operators in the back line so that you can place down in case of some surprise enemies that appears. Alright, so after you complete a particular stage, then you'll get some EXP. So EXP can help you to get hope. And as you saw just now, hope is what you use to recruit operators. So I've gained 4 hope thanks to that. And, oh, this is so sweet. They gave me an artifact. So there's a random chance of getting an artifact sometimes. Very low chance though in a normal stage. And this artifact says all enemies takes 20% arts damage. I only have 1 arts damage dealer now, which is Pudding. But I take it, that's nice because it buffs Pudding. And then this is a play. So a play will always buff your stage. So this one states that a random elite operator will temporarily join your squad during the next emergency operation on this floor. So this is really nice. I appreciate it. We're gonna experience an emergency operation later on. Then let's take a specialist. I'm gonna use... My operators are really expensive. So I think it'll be nice if I go for someone cheap. I'm gonna take a feeder actually. Alright. Now, encounters are like NPC interactions that you have in this game. So you don't really know what you're gonna go for, but jump straight in and see what what happens. Then this is another point where you can gain even more of the things that you want. You can gain ingots, gain hope, gain artifacts and all, or even lose them to get something else. So this one asks me if I want to lose 3 life points. So that's my HP over there. To get 30% origin ingot drops from battle, or gain 4 ingots. I'd rather gain 4 ingots. So yeah, I'll take that. And then after, you see, there's a lot of choices that I can choose from now. Now, try not to lock yourself in a path. Always plan your pathways before you move into the stage. I love to pick stages that allows me to make a lot of choices. And at the same time, I always love to do battles. The reason why I love to do battles is that there are only 3 ways for you to get hope. The first way is to join battles. The second way is for you to get lucky in encounters and have people to give you hope. And the third way is by artifacts or the collectibles that you saw just now. So since battles always give EXP that will translate to hope, I love to take on as many battles as possible. That way, I can have more hope and recruit all the operators that I want. Now, let's go into an emergency operation. Emergency operations are harder than a normal operation, and they will always have a challenge condition. So you read it over here, this says that more elite enemies will appear, and enemies have greatly increased attack, defense, and HP. Pretty bad stuff right there. But don't worry, I've got some ideas for you guys to use, and we've got some nice artifacts as well. Now, whenever you get a new operator, always remember to set up your squad before you enter the stage. And if not, let's get in. Oh, yeah, because of the play that I had just now, so I kind of forgot about the play already. Just now I had the play that says I get a random elite operator, so they gave me touch, which is one of the nicest medic that you can get in this game mode. Alright, I'm gonna place feeder. I'm gonna place feeder over here, I suppose. Actually, I should place feeder above and then into the hole. I think that'll be even funnier. Okay, I'll do that. So, I wanna do some funny gaming. I'm gonna put Aurora there. Then I'm gonna remove feeder. Oh, I don't think I made a good choice. Now, this is a treasure chest. If, let's say, an enemy were to walk on the treasure chest, you'll lose it. But if you manage to protect the treasure chest, you just get 1 ingot. 1 ingot per treasure chest. But every ingot might count in your run for all I know. So you can choose whether to protect it or not to protect it. I should have protected it, but it's fine. I'm gonna place my dearest pudding there. Now, don't worry about leaking anybody. It's completely okay for you to leak enemies in this particular game mode. As you see, I lost some health points, but later on that will translate into the later stages. Let me place Chen Alter right there. Okay. I'm gonna place a touch to give some healing. Now, for those of you who are curious as to, hey Cookie, I may not have a lot of operators leveled, so how does levels work in this game mode? The levels of the operators that you recruit will always follow your account. So if let's say you only have operators built at, say, Elite 0 at the moment, they will remain at Elite 0 in this game mode. If you have them at Elite 1, they will only stay at Elite 1. If you promote them later on, they're not gonna get E2 because they're not E2 in your account. So only the only thing that for you to note is they will always follow your account levels, alright? So you can saw I lost 2 HP over there. Later on in the later stages, I'll only have 4 HP left to use. But you can buff your HP by getting certain artifacts as well. Alright? Oh, they gave me an artifact again. How do you keep giving me oh wait, because it's an emergency operation. Right, so in emergency operation, if you win it, you'll get an artifact, which is something that I always like to attempt. Of course, it's going to be challenging, but you get rewarded with good stuff. So this says all friendly range units have extra attack. So that's sweet, and I get to take a defender. I can either buff my Aurora or get someone else. I'm gonna get Spot, a healing defender. Alright, then afterwards you enter a store. So if with each battle that you go against, or maybe in your encounters, you'll get ingots. And you can spend ingots in the store, just like that. So, you can look through all the artifacts that you want. For example, this says get life point, this says get physical dodge, this lets you promote a caster without using any hope. This gives me extra hope. I'll buy that. Oh, okay. I got booted out because I'm filming this at reset time, but it's okay. Let's get back into the game. Alright? No. I don't want any of these things. Bring me back in. Yes, so even if you happen to leave your run, don't worry. Your run will be saved wherever that you are. Do not leave your run in the middle of playing a stage because that will end your run. But if let's say you have like something that has no battle going on, you can jump straight back in. Alright, so you can leave your phone, basically. You play IS for an hour, you're not done with a run, play again tomorrow, you'll be fine. So let me take the hope. Let me get a Vanguard, I suppose. I'll just want a simple... No, I'll want a Fang. And then... yeah, sure, give me life points. And... So this is a tactical prop. Now, tactical props usually only happen in a shop from what I see. And there are 6 different props in the game. These props are like items that you see in some of the older events. And you can use them to help you in the battle. So for example, this one says broken fog machine bring a broken fog machine along to each battle, which will slow all enemies in the 8 adjacent tiles. This is not a one-time use item. You can always use them throughout your playtime. So I can take this now, let's have that, and then let's move on. So that's a floor cleared, and then once you clear a floor, you go up to the second floor. There's a total of 5 floors in this game mode, although depending on what you do, you may open up a 6th floor. So there's other endings in this game as well. But usually in your playtime, you only hit 5 floors. Alright? So again, make a good choice, look at the map and see where you're going. And then let me just choose this one, Destitute Knights. And then let me set up my operators as well. So just like that, it looks good to me. I love what I'm seeing. Let's go. So a lot of the times, the maps can change up quite a bit. Even though you're playing the same map design, the enemies can also be different. Right now you see casters, but there's also another variation that gives like slugs on the top and the bottom. So always react to that. Read your enemy intelligence as well, because that will tell you who exactly you're going to battle against. So I'm going to place Chen there. Alright. And afterwards, I'm going to place Aurora right over here to deal with this guy. This way I can have my treasure chest. I don't want him to take my treasure chest from me. So I use Aurora to battle against him. Aurora is doing a brilliant job there. She's trying her hardest, and I'm gonna still use Feeder to do whatever damage she can. It's fine if Feeder can't. So I can use my tactical prop, just like that, to like slow down the casters, for example. I'm not gonna use it yet. Let me use Spot to heal. Okay, there I use the item. Then, when it's installed, it will start slowing down the enemies. I don't want to lose my chest, but it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna use Miss Chen to help me over here to peel away this guy. And as simple as that. Don't worry, the item can't get destroyed, but it will get destroyed after some time. And that's that. So I haven't gotten any treasure chests within this run, but that's okay. At least I protected my life points, so I still got a good 12 life points to go. So I've explained quite a bit over here already. I've explained hallucination and all. There's a few notes that I want you guys to be able to see. So we're gonna get there. I'm gonna recruit a 3-star. It doesn't cost any hope to use a 3-star, so an answer will be sweet. And then let me get the ingot. Make me rich. Thank you very much. So let me go downwards. So Downtime Recreation is a gambling site. You either gamble your hope, your ingots, or your HP to get other items within this game. So this time around, it's asking me to gamble my HP to get something else. So I can get a recruitment voucher, I can get a collectible. 6 life points for a collectible is pretty damn expensive, actually. I tell you what, I kind of want to recruit someone right now, so you can give me a recruitment voucher. And then what do I get? I got a caster and specialist voucher, I think. Yeah, because I can recruit both casters and specialists. And I get to make a choice over here. I want to see Pudding being really strong. So let's buff Pudding. So this Pudding was a temporary recruitment. And as I said, we'll get max stats, max masteries, max everything. So like that, I can try someone very new in my account. Alright. Do I want to gamble again? So Downtime Recreation has no limit. You can keep spending until you drop to 1 HP or 0 ingots. So it's really your choice over there. You know what? Let's spend my life again. My life is precious, but there you go. Another temporary recruitment. This time, they gave me a sniper and medic voucher, so I can either choose to buff Chen, or I can experience a free April. And April is not very built in my account. So why not? I want to give her a go. I want to see what she does. Thank you. She costs 0 hope as well. It's cheap. Okay? So that's that. Do I want to gamble again? I'm a gambler. Let's do it. And then I get to buff a specialist this time. So Peter or no. Oh, I got multiple classes actually. I kind of need a cheap card. So I'm gonna take a Taunts because my Taunts is already E2 in my account, of course. And then there's that. I've been losing so much life points. I should stop right here. Okay, let's leave. So now you know how Downtime Recreation works. And then there's another encounter. So lose 5 ingots to gain a recruitment voucher. This is an elite HR dispatch letter, which I believe this allows you to recruit any class at all. I could buff Chen actually, or even Taunts. So you know what? I'm gonna... But then if I can go random and spend less original ingots, I'll take the bottom one. Let's not risk it. And then I can buff someone, so I'll buff Taunts actually. So I ran out of hope. I'm a hopeless person now. And then let's take Books. So Books is a free artifact that you can get. It's a random artifact, you can't choose it, you just take it and you see what they give you. So this tells me that I get 30% more EXP when I enter battles. Not all too bad, that means I'll gain hope much faster. And this should encourage you to also do more battles as well. Alright, so we look over here. I get to choose between a combat op and emergency if I go down. So I think that's much nicer to me. There's a safe house over there. I want to show you guys what a safe house does. So let's go downwards. Lose 2 life points just to gain 3 hope. Now, I'll gain 3 life points. I'm quite low on life points. Alright, thank you. And then there's another event here. Lose 1 hope or gain 1 hope. I'll gain 1 hope. And then afterwards, then I have to choose. Now, again, if you want to get another artifact, you can experience the challenge of the emergency operation. If not, you can play safe and go with the normal one. So let's do this one. Premier. Alright, I'll take Taunts. I think everyone looks good to go. Alright. Every time you start a new run, you're never gonna place your operators the same way. You'll always be changing it up to see how the enemies behave. Alright. I'm gonna place... There's a lot of people. I'll place Peter here first to deal with the guy right here, because I want him dead ASAP. Peter's struggling a little, but it's okay. And Taunts can assist over there. Get some DP for me, Fang, thank you. Oh, I have an Ansel as a medic and I didn't take Ansel. God damn. I hurt myself. Okay, I think as soon as Taun's skill can come up, then that's good for me because I'll be able to charge Taun's and kill the guy over there. Okay, let's get Taun's skill up. Spot skill, are you ready? You can heal yourself. There you go. Oh, very close. I have a feeling I might have to lose that chest, but no, I'm gonna try and use Chen to kill this guy. This is an E1 Chen by the way on skill 2. Not a usual skill that we talk about for Chen. but I think it'll still work. There you go. Eliminate the sanity guy. I'm gonna have a pudding over here. Because pudding is a chain caster, so chain casters are so good at eliminating strings of enemies. So I'm prepared to use pudding against those people on the top there. I'm gonna place Feeder here and a Aurora here just to help. Let's get Taunt skill up. So my E2 Taunts is gonna grind down all these guys here, and then that's an E2 pudding. I don't even have an E2 pudding in my account, but I get to see it in action, and holy crap, does she peel fast. So that's that. Alright. Okay. Then we get all these items. Let's get a recruitment voucher again. So in the later stages, sometimes your recruitment vouchers will allow you to get 2 classes. So now I can choose between a Vanguard or a Defender. I'm gonna go with a Vanguard. So they didn't give me any free operator this time. No temporary recruitment. There's this, but he's not very strong. You see, he doesn't even have any skills. So I'm gonna take Vanilla. Alright. So I don't want to go Rogue Trader because I want to show you guys what a Safehouse does. A Safehouse is basically, by the naming of it, it's a very cozy place. Usually they give you 3 big buffs. It's either a squad size limit, I think there's deployment limit, there's hope, and there's life points, and there's also ingots. So this time they give me squad size, hope, and life points. I'm gonna go with... I don't really need hope. I feel like having more people in my stage would be nice, so give me this. And then there's that, and then there's another stage. So I want to end my showcase at the boss stage itself. So we're gonna do that. Okay. I believe this is the stage with a lot of slugs. Yeah, it is. Now don't be afraid of what happens, alright? There's gonna be so many different ideas that you're gonna come up with. I can show you guys an interesting way to get rid of these many slugs. You can place a sniper here, face them backwards, because the slugs that are closer to the blue box will get targeted first. April will just focus onto them. I should be using April's skill too actually, because she can get camouflaged, but it's fine. Alright, April, remove that last one. There you go, very well done. Alright. So I'm waiting for Taunts to kind of like self-heal himself. It's a bit risky to fight against this slug right now. Taunts needs HP. Alright, so I use Spot, heal Taunts up, and then I'll place a Fang. And Fang can help me to explode that spider. Alright, I'm gonna put a Chain Caster here, because Chain Caster can help me to extend over and kill off everything. Fang is taking a while to kill the spider, but there you go, spider is down. Pudding survived that, beautiful. So I guess I can use my vintage prop in a bit. Not vintage prop, the tactical prop. Hans is doing a great job to grind down Big Bob there. Even the drones get slow. That's so interesting to see. Hey! Now, I want to see that E2 pudding in action. Although Taunts is stealing the show right now. Okay, screw it. I'm removing Taunts. I want my pudding showcase. Pudding, go! There you go, it's so beautiful. And pudding will explode. Oh! She didn't explode. There you go. So, at the end of a floor 3, you always see a boss. And then afterwards, you'll experience him. Oh, I should have mentioned this way earlier. My bad for not telling you guys about it. Let me recruit a medic. Let me give me a warfarin. So, at the start of floor 3, even when you're at the front there, you can already scroll to the end, click on this, and see what enemy it is. You can see who's the boss the moment you enter floor 3. So please try to do that, because that way you can plan towards it. And don't get frightened by anyone. You won't do well if you choose to skip bosses. I know some of you hate certain ones like this one over here, but there's always a way to counter them. See their stats, see their weaknesses. For example, this guy is weak to arts damage. That way you might want to consider using really good arts damage dealers against him. Alright, so let's enter the stage with this squad that I have. Probably a good time to have a medic. Yeah. Alright, and then I'm gonna take April on skill 2s because there's camouflage. Alright, so this is the stage with the golem. So the golem is spawned at the back of the map now. There's two ways that he can spawn. He either spawns in the front or the back. So let me put taunts right there. Okay, then I'm gonna use Pudding actually to help me against the golem because I believe he'll walk down. So this way I'm gonna set up a prop to help Pudding. Okay, Pudding, attack! Because his weakness is arts damage, right? So we'll do just that. Sword will get stunned, but it's okay. So Pudding is dealing quite a fair bit of damage. But she's gonna get stunned as well. That's fine. I believe Spot's gonna get stunned in a bit. That's okay as well. Now I don't want my Pudding to get stunned, so I'm gonna help her out by placing an Aurora there. Let's get do it like that. So Pudding is doing whatever damage that she can onto the golem. Looking good. I'll place Feeder over here so that Feeder can distract and let Pudding continuously hit the golem. I love that Chaincaster like range, man. It's so powerful. I'll place Chen there just to help out a bit. But the Chaincaster can still like roll over in a sense towards the top there. If you don't feel very confident to fight the boss, one thing you can do is to just lick the boss. Bosses takes a range of HP. This one takes away 2 HP. But I'll still try to kill him. I don't think it's that bad since my Pudding has been really powerful in this entire round. He's not moving all that much yet because I slowed him down so much by the power of a Chaincaster. Then he's coming down, then let me just use Pudding skill again. There you go, the power of a temporary recruitment, my friends. Alright. And then, usually you'll receive a pretty big buff at the end of your boss battle. So I get max HP, max hope, sorry. One thing I like to do is I'll see the collectible. So this one says all enemies takes arts damage. And the second one says all enemies, all friendly units increase their attack to 150% and can silence the enemies if they are an infected creature. I don't really like that because that's very situational, so I'm going to go with the one on the left. But you can click out of this, and then you can choose the operator that you want. You can't click out of a recruitment voucher though. So when you do this, you can only click on confirm recruitment or abandon. So no backtracking in this case. Now, this ticket that I just got, the frontline recruitment ticket, is very powerful. Because what it does is that you'll choose a random operator that is super built in your account. And if they have an E2, the moment you recruit them, they are automatically E2. So this time what it gave was that it gave me snipers and medics, I suppose. Yeah, snipers and medics to be at automatic E2. My province is not E2, so that's why she's only at E0 level 1 when I recruit. Whereas I get a Suzerain, a Meteorite, and a Nightingale. So I suppose I'll get a Suzerain. It's cheap. Free E2 right from the bat. Alright, and then I can get the collectible, I'll take the arts damage. And this way I'll progress into the next floor. Alright, okay, so I've explained so much about this to you guys. Let me leave my game mode. You all have caught on so many things to understand already. Now, whenever you finish a run, you will get rewards. So let me just kill myself in a run so that I can show you all the rewards. So at the end of your run, you'll get a score of what you have done. You get to see the progress, you get to see where you've been to. Just like that. So you can look at that. This is your squad. It'll show you your squad, your artifacts, what place you got, and what tactical prop you may have bought in this particular run. You go to your right, they'll show you all the stats. So your score is made out of a few things. First is the number of floors you clear, then the number of steps, the number of battles you fight, the number of operators you recruit, number of items you obtain, number of boss battles, and elite battles. All of them have a score, and if you play normal mode, that score is multiplied by 1, and they will translate that into candles. The score to candle ratio, I can't really recall what it is, but it's pretty fair in a sense. So I've already hit my maximum level. I'm already at level 50. Whenever you get a certain amount of candles, you also get Caliginous insights. 10 candles translate to 1 Caliginous insight. So let's exit here. You can spend your Caliginous insight in this particular menu and choose the buffs that you want. So I've already spent some of them over here, and some of the buffs can be real crazy, especially the ones in the middle. So this is score to candle efficiency and squad size limit. There was one before that was like initial life points. If not, the standard buffs are things like attack up, defense up, HP up, and ingot up. So let me just buy this for you guys in the video. So I get more score to candle efficiency, more EXP in my battle. That's really wonderful. That means I can get hope faster. I can pull my attack up again, and super buff. This way, by failing a run, even though you fail, but you still get buffs that will help you in your later runs and make the stages much more comfortable to play. So just like that, I can get deployment limit as well. Let's go. And then that's where it's gonna stop. Now, Caliginous insights, as I said, depends on candles, and there's only a maximum amount of candles that you can get per month. Every month, they will add more candles for you to get. They will stack up about 15 levels. So right now, the maximum you can hit is level 50. Later on, you can hit level 65 and level 80. And that way, you can also get more Caliginous insights. Now, for all the candles that you get, you see all these sweet rewards over... Sorry, you see all these sweet rewards over here. Let me just click on Quick Collect for you guys to take a look at. I got a Shalom. That is super nice. Thank you very much. Okay. And then look at that splurge. Oh my goodness. Tier 5, Tier 4s, Tier 3s, LMDs, EXPs. I want them all. Thank you so much for giving them to me. And that's that. Now, if you click, I believe there is a thing that shows it. View in list. No, like that. Yeah. So if you click to the right, this tells you when all the later rewards are coming. So in August, there's going to be a little badge that you can put on your profile. After that, you're going to get, I believe this is Phantom Skin, maybe? Oh no, this is an icon. So this is an icon, this is an icon, and then Phantom Skin is coming here. Yeah, Phantom Skin will be coming in October, as they write over here. You'll get a furniture set in September. Then another furniture set in November. Oh, there's also Royal Specialist tokens. Wow. November as well. This is in December, a special furniture. And then there's going to be a upgrade that we'll see in January. So they will show you guys all the major rewards later on as well. Will they update this game mode with more stages and enemies? They will do so don't worry about it, but that's going to come months later. Let me navigate a few more screens for you guys. So this is the investment system. Investment system, as it says here, appears randomly in the shop. I can't do it in this video, but I believe in your run, you're going to see it. So you can click on that particular button, and then you just put in ingots to spend. Not to spend, sorry. You are investing those ingots. So the more you invest and put into the bank, you're going to see even more rewards. So for example, this one says that rogue traders will have an additional slot in the shop, which is very good because there's a chance for more artifacts for you to buy. This will unlock a new collectible. This will allow you to withdraw the ingots. So whatever ingots that you put in the investment system, from 200 ingots onwards, they allow you to take them out and use them in your runs. So that's wonderful. You get another collectible at 325, and at 500 ingots, you will get another slot. So this will open yet another artifact space, which is great to see. Alright, sometimes as well, the investment system can break. So you can only put so much ingots to the point that it says, sorry, we reject taking ingots. So it's going to take a while to farm this one. Take your time, don't worry about it. And then, of course, for those of you who wants to speed up your candles, this is a monthly contract screen. I've already completed all my quests. So let me paste over another screen for you guys to see. If, let's say, you don't like any of the missions, you can simply refresh the mission and then get something that you're more comfortable with. But if not, if you slowly play IS2, you can easily complete all of them. And these are monthly quests. So as you see over here, it says in the next 13 days, at the start of, what's the next month after this? At the start of August, we are going to get new quests. Finally, if you want to see your collectibles, you can click over here. All the various events, CG that you have encountered, they'll put it here for you. I'll talk about this in a bit. All the music that you encountered is here as well. Longevity box will show all the artifacts that you have. Now, if there are artifacts that you haven't unlocked, you can see on their condition over here. So there's many things for you to try to do in this game mode. After you complete the mission, then you have a chance to encounter the collectible. If you've already unlocked the collectible, the next step to do is to take the collectible in your run. Then only then will they save the record as to what this collectible does. So there's so many in this game. In fact, there's a total of 210. This will be like quite a lot of time for you to take. Collect a total of 95 collectibles. I think they're telling me I've only got 95 at this point. Wow, even after reaching level 50. This will show you all the plays that you can get. And then this will show you all the possible tactical props that's in the game. Alright. Now, final thing for you guys to see is the monthly squad. So monthly squad will reset at the start of every month. And there are rewards to get. So for those of you who's wondering how much should I pay attention to IS, this is something you have to pay attention to. Because there are free materials. As you see, there's a module data block, there's a chip catalyst, there's some, I believe this is a Vanguard chip, then EXP and LMD. So use the monthly squad to explore and clear the mission objectives to obtain a one-time reward. One time only. Alright? So this one says reach Homeland Remnants. All you need to do is to reach floor 3 with this squad. Reach! You don't even need to clear the boss. And that way, you'll get all the rewards. So it's very simple missions. They won't give you anything too overboard like defeat Phantom with the monthly squad. But monthly squads are extremely fun to play with because you can simply take these operators, have them already all at max level, max E2, max masteries, max everything. And this is a total worth of like 11 hope right over here, in front of your screen. And in fact, if you no, you don't get them at auto E2, but yeah, 11 hope to recruit them all. So you take them in, they'll give you a nice artifact to use as well. You get to choose what you want to play with. Let's choose this for example. So if you have none of them in your account, you can simply experience them through this game mode. So for example, just like that, I can play with a Mud Rock. And it's unlimited. Even after you finish the mission, you can still take them in the stage. So this is very, very nice for both new players and old players alike. If you want to complete the story, however, I think the story needs you to reach a further stage. So for those of you who want to like read the interactions between these three characters, you probably need to reach like stage 4 or something. So yeah, but that doesn't give you any rewards, only story rewards. Alright, so I pretty much covered everything you guys need to know about integrated strategies already. For those of you who has been asking me, do you think integrated strategies will be a permanent game mode like this team itself? In my opinion, if you look at this screen over here, it looks like they're preparing to just keep it here in the archives. Just like how all the side stories are arranged over here, I do think the Crimson Solitaire is here to stay forever. So you don't have to be too worried about like collecting them all. Oh, and also one final major thing. Let me abandon my run. Thank you. I didn't even play anything. Alright, and then just one quick thing for you guys to know about the medal. Because some of you have asked me about this. You can't complete the medal in the first month. You're gonna need some time for it. So for example, this says to collect the collectibles. Then there's also complete 3 monthly squads. So obviously you can complete it in the first month. Take your time at doing all of these medals, alright? I think that's all that I have to mention in this video. I hope this video have taught you guys a lot. I will make a second IS2 video, more guide focus, to teach you guys tips as to how to clear the stages in the game. This one was more focused on simply what to do in this game mode, but later on, I'm gonna teach you guys how to play this better. Alright, that's that from me. If not, I shall see you guys in another video of mine. Alright, bye bye.